Hello guys, MrOzPlays here, and today we've got another custom tactic video. They seem to be getting a lot of likes and stuff, and recommendations from personal people that I know. So yeah, and we're gonna get straight into this one. We've got a 4-5-1, so the formation you're seeing on screen right now is a formation we're gonna be reviewing today. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Oops. Alright, so I don't do the balanced one. Okay, so first off, this is how it's gonna play out in game. So we're going to have Dembele left mid, Messi right mid. So the finesse shots, you get it. Tevez on at left cam for the finesse shots also, and he's a decent passer of the ball. And De Jong right cam, just because he's more attacking than Kimmich, I'd say, and he's better on the ball. And now straight to the instructions. So start with the keeper. Come for crosses, sweeper, keeper. I have that on all of my tactics, all my tactic videos. And we're going to have our right back on stay back while attacking, as well as our left back. And that's just because you have a solid back four. When you're on the ball, you don't get counter attacked as much. Okay, so we've got our left mid Dembele on basic defense support. So it was balanced how it should be basically, unless you're 1-0 down last minute or whatever. We've got him on getting to the box for the cross. That's standard for me, how I play. So I just love as many players as possible getting into the box for like a cutback or something, or if Dembele's running down the wing and I'm just doing skills at the corner flag and then get past the defender and then I can cut it back. Messi will be in the box for that as well because I've got him on also the same. So Dembele and Messi are on the same thing. My wingers will always be on the same. Cut inside just for them finesse shots for both players and getting behind as well. So they're making them forward runs when Kimmich, De Jong, and Tevez are on the ball. Kimmich, my central mid, is on stay back while attacking, just to give the backline extra support when needed. He's also on cover centre as well, and normal interceptions, just because you don't really want him out of position because he's like your last line of defence before the back four, and you don't want that much pressure on them. Okay, we'll go to our left cam now. So our left cam would be like, because Tevez is my second striker, so I'd have him on stay forward. And I also have him on getting to the box for the cross and aggressive interceptions because I'm trying to like play him as a striker. And our other right cam, I've got him on comeback on defense, just because, I mean, for me, he's staying in my team because he's that good, and he's got like 90 defending, so he's pretty decent. If you have an attacking player here, I'd advise to keep them on balanced defense support. But in my case, I'd like to play De Jong there. And also I've got him on getting to the box of the cross, sorry. Messi I've already been through, and Kenny Dalglish, our number one striker, is on stay central, getting behind, aggressive interceptions, and stay forward. Obviously, you want your striker to stay forward, especially when you just started the game out and 0-0. You want them aggressive interceptions just to pressure the back line, pressure the keeper into making a mistake, or the defenders. And yeah, let's go to the tactics. So I usually play on pressure on heavy touch. But this time, because in my view this is like an attacking formation, because there's no DMs, I want to keep it on balance just because you can't afford to have so many gaps from your fullbacks pressing, your midfielders pressing. And I always have a width and depth of 5 on my attacking plan and long ball, so just standard how I play. I don't think fast build up works much in this game, so I just play with a long ball. I don't really like play long through balls, but it seems that it makes them make the run, so it's good, isn't it? So yeah, let's go into our defensive plan. Go to instructions first. For our defensive plan, we've got both our fullbacks on stay back, keeper on the same thing. Should be on the same thing, my bad. Yeah, fullbacks will be on stay back. We've got Dembele on the same thing he was on before. cut inside, getting behind, basic defense support. We've got Messi as a comeback on defense. So one of your wingers, it's up to you which one. You get to pick what winger comes back on defense for your defensive tactic. And they'll always be on cut inside and getting behind anyway. I've got normal interceptions on them just because you don't want them out of position. This is like when you've got like a 2-0 lead and you're just trying to like lock off the game kind of thing. I've got De Jong on comeback on defense, aggressive interceptions, just so he can help Dalglish pressure the back line. And yeah, I mean, get in the box for the cross, standard. I'm trying to get to Tevez. Okay, this time I've got Tevez on basic defense support instead of comeback on defense. Sorry, instead of stay forward. This dog barking's distracting me, man. Yeah, anyways, yeah, so now it'll be kind of playing out as like one striker instead, just so you have a bit of extra defense support if needed. And he's also on aggressive interceptions, just to help Kenny like push the back line and force him to make a mistake. And Kenny will stay on the same thing as always, stay central, getting behind, aggressive interceptions, and yeah, standard. I've got the same tactics as my attacking plan, but I've just moved the depth down one, just because it is an attacking formation. So just in case, just move it down one, but everything else is the same. Let's get into our ultra attacking. Okay, so we've got both our fullbacks on join the attack and inverted runs, just because for me, I don't like playing down the wings. If you like playing down the wings, you put it on overlap, but I don't. I like playing through the middle, so it's good to have them fullback supporting the attack from the middle. And now we have both our wingers on stay forward and cut inside and get in behind and get in box for the cross and aggressive interceptions. So the reason for cut inside is for the finesse shots, like I said before, getting behind, they're making them forward runs when needed. Aggressive interceptions, you're going to have like a lot of like look the whole team apart from your back four will be pressuring. They're all on aggressive interceptions. You don't want to give your opponent a chance to rest. This is when you're 1-0 down in the game of champs last minute or something, and you need to like sweat your ass off, to like get going and that. And Kenny will be on stay central, getting behind, aggressive interceptions, and stay forward as well. And yeah, that's my preference for him in every occasion, basically. Apart from, wait, let me just finish this one off. Now I go constant pressure with a higher depth and more players in the box. Everything else is the same. You don't want to give your uh, opponent's back line a break, so you just get the press on higher depth. Their defenders are getting done up, basically. All right, so now we've got the ultra defensive one. This has both fullbacks on stay back while attacking. You've got come back on defense for your right cam, for me De Jong. Both your wingers will be on comeback on defense, and your other cam will be as well. This is when you're holding a 1-0 lead in a game of champs. So you need a lot of players. Just I say champs because everyone's sweating it out on that, and rivals ain't that sweaty, but yeah. And then all them players that want aggressive interceptions, put the wingers on conservative. You want your cams on normal. Your striker will still be on aggressive, just in case you can nick an extra goal if need be. But instead of him being stay forward, he'll be on basic, just in case. It's always good to have an extra player defending, whether it's your striker or not. And I should have Kimmich on stay back as well. Kimmich will be on stay back, normal interceptions, and cover centre. I don't know why he wasn't on the right tactics. So this way you've literally got the whole team on comeback on defense, apart from Kenny, but he still can, like, because he's not on stay forward, he's on default, so balanced basically. And yeah, this is when you really need that win. And same thing, but the depth is a bit down. Put it down to 2 this time, just so your strikers are pressuring their midfielders rather than your midfielders pressuring their midfielders, just to give the back four an extra line of defense in front of them. And if you're not like good at defending like me, you just need as many like chances as possible to get the ball off your opponent, because I miss all the time. Plays in box down to 3, because when you're attacking, you don't want your whole team running up, like exposing your back line, because then you're prone to a counter attack. And for corners, I've just moved it down to 2, and free kicks is always on 1. So yeah, that's the formation. That's the 4-5-1 tactics. I must say that I'm not like the biggest fan of 4-5-1, because I like to have 2 strikers and I don't usually use wingers. But if it works for you, then go ahead, use these tactics, give it a try, let me know how it goes. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.